Hello you guys. Okay, so in today's video I have a few questions for you. Maybe you can give me some suggestions, please. So first question is about my look. I've been trying something different to do with my hair, so I started parting it more in the middle. I remember a few of you commented how much you enjoyed seeing me with the middle part, so I'm really trying to embrace it. And I tried to do more waves versus curls, and this is like 10 hours later after I've actually undone my hair, but I'm kind of going to this look more. I would love to know your thoughts on this new updated look. Okay, we have one of the biggest problems in our yard, which is not really a problem in most areas, but for us it is a problem. And this is standing water. Yes. And it comes from this hill. So when we moved here, we didn't realize there's going to be such an issue because we were moving in kind of mid-spring and it was still raining. So we figured everything's okay. But then, to our delight, we found out that this hill never dries up. So you can actually see, this is what the native kind of nature is like around. You see the dead grass? I'll show you right there more. See, so this is all native, what it's supposed to be like. And this is where we have standing water. Right here. This awesome, cool rock that I adore so much. In this area, we have a swamp. See it? Okay. So you kind of start getting an idea. And here's what I wanted to show you. Here's a good example. We started digging it, and you can actually see the water dripping. Okay, so we have running water. We had a city come out to check if it was a leak of any kind or if it was like a pool from our neighbors leaking. It is not. So this is an underground water source that we are tapped into. The problem is that we don't know how to collect it. So instead of all the blast, it feels like it's ruining our yard because you can't actually walk in this half of the yard because it's literally a swamp. And we have standing water all over here. We tried fixing a few different areas. And it goes all the way to here. Look, it's still standing water. I put pots in here. Some of my newly planted bushes are literally in standing water. Well, of course, Mila's adding. By the way, look at this pretty little rose opening up. Okay, anyway. So this, we tried putting a drain pipe in here. And here we also have a big collector underneath, which is not working. Okay, we actually paid money for people to come out and fix these issues, and they did not fix it. Even though, I mean, it worked for some amount, but the amount that is being poured in here is just so much, and it's all inside there. This whole hill is literally just dropping water. Okay, standing water right here. And that's that. Okay, so here's where you guys come in. Can you please suggest us something? When I talk to my parents, my dad is like, you have free water and you live in a drought state. You have to collect it and distribute it on your garden. And we would love that. I have no idea how you're supposed to be doing that. And do you have any kind of experience in that? Again, when we tried talking to other landscapers about it, they said, well, what we can do, we can make a different drain system. So they can basically just put it in the drain, just in a different way, or they can come up with a different draining system, blah, 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 which we already tried, already paid money for, and it's not working. So do you think it's possible? So do you think it's possible for us to legit create a pond in here, to like dig out a little bit into the dirt right here, remove some of the piled up rock, because this is just piles of rock right here. You can actually see them piling up. And then like make maybe a plastic sheets and then plastic tub to dig into the ground and somehow start collecting at least partially some of the water, and then I can just use buckets around. Or I can use like a sump pump and actually distribute water along the other sides of the garden. Or even like even put it somewhere by the tree on this side of the yard and just let it drip or something. I don't know. It's just such a weird situation, which is a good thing, which is a good problem to have. But when it's a problem, it's a problem. Especially in the rainy season, the water just never leaves. It's just standing at all times. Okay, long video, sorry. So another thing, yesterday, I was plucking out some of the bushes and some of the wisteria, and right here, this area specifically, cool story. I was sitting right here digging out my old wisteria, and I looked down at my hand, and what do you think I see? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I saw a dead rattlesnake. So I didn't know it was dead. I full on panicked and screamed and just ran away and asked Mila to go get Daryl. So he came out with the shovel and the photo and the phone to take a picture. So we tried taking pictures, and that's when we realized that it must be dead because it was not moving at all. We were trying to like hit it with the shovel and it didn't crawl. So we're like, okay, something's wrong. So that's when we realized it was dead. And it looks like it's pretty fresh, and it was a rattlesnake, which is great. It looked like it was a good like year to 2 years old, and it was crawled on the actual stick, which was weird because it didn't look injured, and it didn't seem, I don't know what actually happened to it. So I'm actually wondering, why did it like pass away in our yard? Anyway, we also have a big rat living in this rock somewhere, because we hear it sometimes. And one time me and Daryl tried opening up a few rocks. Yeah, good balancing on the candle. Okay, all right. I'm not going to show you because Mila is not wearing too much clothing. So anyway, and one time I was looking at my peaches, and I heard a little clicking sound, like weird, like a pig sound with like, I don't know, screeching noise. It was so annoying, terrible. And I called Daryl. I'm like, hey, I think somebody lives in these rocks. So we started piling them up, and that sound kept coming up. And at some point, we saw a giant rat jump out of some of these rocks in the bushes and just ran across right there. So we couldn't catch it. So now we have a few rat traps. Also, we now have ducks coming to our yard every single day. I'll show you a little video of it. Okay, so I was totally planting my ferns, and the ducks are back. So I'm going to show you. Here's the mama duck.
Mama duck.
That's the mama duck.
Oh, you bite me.
No, they won't bite you. They're coming down to the bird feeder again.
Oh, he's going down. Oh, he's going down.
Yep, he's taking her. He's taking care of her. It's his wife.
Oh, you bite me.
They won't touch you. They're coming to eat the food. Because we have a giant bird feeder. No, Milchka, these are wild animals. We don't pet them. We got ducks. Oh, and really planting my ferns right here when I heard him land. I'm planting some ferns because it's the shadiest area that we have, and actually keeps moisture a little bit more on this side of the house. And it's so close to the house. And I got these Western spear ferns. They're supposed to grow to about, you know, like about 2 feet each way. So they shouldn't be giant, but they're going to kind of soften up this corner, hopefully. We have a feeling they're going to be laying eggs somewhere here because we do have quite a nice jungle, plus a pond. I swear to God, it's a real adventure. It's a real adventure when you don't have to deal with it. Here I am trying to plant more plants that are like cute for me. And just nature around here is like, we don't care. We're gonna plant whatever we want. We're gonna bring in some wildlife. And be like, please, not the snakes. Yeah. All right, you guys, it's been a super duper long video. Thank you so much for listening and for talking to me. I really need to start editing my vlogs so you can actually get them. Man, I really wish I could show you the snake. It's in here now. I only have pictures of it because we kind of disposed of it right away. Because I know it still contains some of the poison, even though it's dead. You balancing on a candle. Good job for you. Good for you, Milasko. Молодец. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon again. Oh.
Daddy did.
Okay, bye-bye.